Ethiopia, welcome to Zanzibar. Zanzibar, HAKUNA MATATA. Nigeria.
You've probably seen these guys on social media. They have become viral internet sensations and a tourist attraction in Zanzibar. They can be found in Stonetown at the Forodani Gardens, diving and giving tourists personalized experiences just like this. Zanzibar is one of the world's most sought-after travel destinations, and you won't really understand why or how it has gained this reputation until you actually visit it for yourself. Stonetown is a historic trade center with Swahili and Islamic influences, and this is where the Zanzibar we have all come to love today really began.
If you want to get lunch, the same time.
Stonetown tour about the kickstart, but first we gotta get food.
Yeah.
G2, what's poppin'?
Ikram, actually, because there's a lot of ikrams.
There's a lot of ikrams, yeah. Zanzibar means port of black people, and just like the name Stonetown implies, this town was built without any blocks or cement, just stones and whitewashed sand.
Instead of cement, they use whitewash. They burn stones, then it's going to be powder. Then they use it as instead of cement. There are two big islands in Uja. This is the biggest island. There is Pemba another island with 52 small islands around.
This is an hotel. My tour started with lunch at Marumaru Hotel, right here in the streets of Stonetown. And in case you haven't picked it up, Zanzibar is an expensive island and everything is billed in dollars. They are by the ocean, so they charge in dollars. But that's a story for another day. This hotel looks like a nice and bougie place, and they even have a pool at the rooftop. I wonder how much the rooms cost. It's probably very pricey. If you ever visit Zanzibar, be sure to find out for us. Yes, ma'am. What's in your coconuts?
Curry, shrimps, and a bunch of stuff.
The Portuguese were the first to set foot in Zanzibar, and then the Arabs came, and you can easily tell by the architecture of the old fort and the other style of buildings here in Stonetown. You'd also find Indian influence on some of the doors as well. The old fort is one of the most identifiable buildings in Stonetown, an ancient style building built by the Arabs. It has served many purposes in its lifetime, and it currently serves as a tourist attraction with an information desk in front. It houses a restaurant and shops selling tourist-oriented merchandise and souvenirs. It also has an open-air amphitheater where live dance and music shows are held most evenings. It is a perfect melting pot of history and culture and a visual representation of the essence of Stonetown. Stonetown used to be one of the largest slave markets in the world and one of the last slave markets to be shut down. Stonetown is a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of its universal outstanding value to humanity and what it symbolizes, also because of the lessons it continues to pass on to the future generations. It has retained elements of the cultures of Africa, the Arab regions, India, and Europe, in addition to its interesting history. The world's shortest war also happened here. It was a military conflict between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar in August of 1896. The conflict only lasted between 38 and 45 minutes. Freddie Mercury House has become a major attraction in Stonetown. He was a British singer born in Zanzibar, and he returned to Zanzibar at some point in his life, which made Zanzibar a major part of the successful rock star's life. You could spend a few minutes in here learning about the man, but I didn't. If you've ever been here, what was it like? Let me know your experience in the comments. While exploring Stonetown, I also heard of a precious stone that can only be found in Tanzania, called Tanzanite, and I decided to check it out in one of the stores here in Stonetown. $2,560. Wow. It is a beautiful purple stone, and I could tell all the ladies on the tour wanted one for themselves just by seeing how they looked at it. Which makes me wonder why it isn't as expensive and valuable as diamond, if it is a rarer stone than diamonds and has about the same hardness. Could it be because this stone is only found in Africa? Do you think it will be any different if this was found on another continent outside Africa? Stonetown left me with so many questions, and this was one of them. The Stonetown market is the heart of Stonetown and Zanzibar in general. There is something about the market that just draws you in. It is so full of life, yet very calm. I just can't explain it. Stonetown is a small town and can be explored on foot. The streets are like a maze, and you can easily get lost if it's your first time and you're not familiar with the streets, just like I did. I had to use the GPS to find my way back to Marumaru Hotel and then back to the road.
We're exploring
Stonetown?
Stonetown, yeah.
Remind them to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe please. and you see more content.
Subscribe to win $1 million. Zanzibar in general is a slow-paced town where everybody takes things slow and nobody is rushing to get anywhere. Pole pole is the mantra of the people of Zanzibar, which means slowly, slowly. People are not in a hurry or in a rush, and there is time for everything. While looking around the market, I went into some stores and picked up some souvenirs like I always do when I visit a new city. We've been buying and buying and buying. We bought so much. We bought Tanzanites, we bought stickers, postcards.
I brought them.
Man,
Can you hear me? I brought
it's a lot of money going in here.
I brought
Souvenir shopping is a direct way of supporting the local community since the visa proceeds don't go to them. I got myself a shirt and a hat which I will continue to carry around till they wear out, just to remind myself of this phenomenal town which made me feel like I left Earth for a while. If you're all about the street food and delicious ready-to-eat meals like me, then the Forodani Gardens will be your favorite spot in Stonetown because it comes alive when it gets dark. It transforms from this into this.
Mr. Mandela.
Mr. Mandela,
Yeah.
in Tanzania, in Zanzibar.
From the Zanzibar, yeah.
But Mandela is from South
No,
Africa.
South Zanzibar. Mr. Drink, sugarcane juice, gongo juice, passion, bungo, tamarind juice. Yeah.
How much is passion juice?
Passion juice 4,000 shillings, Tanzania money.
That's expensive.
No expensive, discount no problem. Hakuna Matata.
I pay 1,000.
No, pay 3,000.
What? 1,500.
No, 2,000 sugarcane juice, lemon ginger.
No, I don't like sugarcane
gongo
juice.
1,000, gongo juice.
What's that? What's gongo
Gongo
juice?
juice.
What's gongo juice?
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll give you 1,500 for passion.
1,500.
For
Pay
passion.
3,000.
No deal, no deal. A lot of street food out here, man. You like Nigerians?
Yeah.
How did you know that we are from Nigeria?
I like Nigerian logos.
You like Lagos? It's non-stop buzz out here and the marketing is insane. Too many options of fresh food out of the ocean and I don't even know which one to buy. The prices can be a little bit on the high, so make sure you haggle a little bit so you can get all the best prices. I didn't know what to eat, so I decided to go for the most popular thing there is, and the most popular food here is Zanzibar pizza. It sounded quite unique and peculiar to Zanzibar, so I decided to give it a shot. It's a street food made out of dough and a bunch of stuff I can't even tell you right now because I don't even know myself what is in here. But I know that there's egg in it and some lobster. There are various options to go for depending on your tastes. We're out here to try Zanzibar pizza.
Let's go the best Zanzibar pizza.
Yeah? Salad, is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
If it's free, I want everything that is free. This is Zanzibar pizza, beef and rishi. But I know there's egg in it.
They enjoy, they understand. And when they come back, they will like,
I can't really place what it is. It does not taste like shawarma
my cousin who sits
or pizza, but it's okay, I guess. HAKUNA MATATA. Pole pole, HAKUNA MATATA. You should get this. It's amazing, guys. Stonetown has been nothing but fun and excitement, man. There was a lot of walking around, but trust me, it was absolutely amazing and it was worth it. So what's your favorite part of the video? What's your favorite part of the tour? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, and don't forget to keep spreading positivity. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.